Hello and welcome back to my channel, guys. I'm your host Nobody, and today we're going back to Dredge. Alright, so on the last episode, we finally got our ship upgrade here. We got some new inventory slots, we got a new engine, and we are all the better. Now, we did die once to a mysterious random shark, and we are still on the prowl for whatever this X is here. Alright, and I think we found the dock associated with that X on the map. An old man emerges from one of the nearby broken buildings and hobbles toward you. Greetings, don't get many visitors around here. What do you need? Do you know how to clear the debris around here? I'm more curious about that. You probably need some explosives to shift those rocks. My brother at Infel used to make explosives. So we got a new mission. Let's go ahead and look at the map. Where is Infel? Oh, well, Infel is right across the water. There's where the other little town was. Alright, so we need to talk to retired whaler. What is it? I heard you used to make explosives. Aye, I did. Sometimes the carcasses needed breaking up. It wasn't the most efficient or the most pleasant, but it got the job done. I've been thinking about getting back into it. I might be able to rustle up some strong enough to clear the house debris piles in the cliffs. But I'm not sure. I don't have the energy these days. I have a use for some explosives like that. Alright, I'll think on it some more, but I made no promises. So I guess we're just kind of waiting on our time for explosives, or maybe we gotta advance a little bit into the story. So immediately to our left, I'm seeing another set of islands. I'm thinking about going and pursuing that, so let's give it a shot and hopefully we won't die. I'm seeing what looks to be like some debris, maybe a person perhaps? What is this? You approach a hooded figure. Dirty gold robes obscured all features except for a pair of withering and blackened hands. Fishermen. Deep calls respond. Their voice gurgled with the sound of fluid in their lungs. And an answer. The hooded figure holds out a scroll. They tap at a shape depicted. It looks like a red snapper. I do not have a red snapper currently, but we will remember to bring them back. We're getting a little late. I can see the sun going down. We need to find a dock here soon, or we're going to be in some big trouble. All right, well, let's reposition a little bit. All right, we are on course. Let's go. I'm seeing another one of those red lights. We know that's going to be a mission thing, but I see some lights over here. Let's get to the harbor first, get some sleep, and then we'll check it out in the morning. Alright, let's check out the floating dock while we're here. It looks like we only need to upgrade 3 things before we're able to get the next hull upgrade. So we're going to need some wood, some metal, some fabric. Okay. Same there, and just wood and metal right there. And it looks like everything's going to be fairly cheap. We got 100, 375 bucks. The next upgrade, though, is going to be $800. All right, this one adds 4 new cargo spaces. I think we're going to go for this one first, and I do believe, yeah, we got 2 pieces of metal already in our storage here. As far as the rest of that stuff, we're going to have to find it and make some money in the process. All right, let's undock. This is a new area. There should be some new fish about, and it looks like here's a new spot right here. So what is this going to be? All right, we got a barracuda. Let's go ahead and sell that because that was a lot of inventory space for those 4 fish. All right, how much do these guys sell for? They sell for 34, 31, 32, and 35. So I'm going to think that the average for these are about 35 bucks. Let's go ahead and put the storage away. And I'm thinking about uninstalling the hydraulic rod. And yeah, let's go ahead and just uninstall that for now. Give us some more inventory space. It's quite a lot more. And go back out fishing. All right, here's another new fish. Let's see what this is about. And there we go. A coral grouper. Alright. They definitely have a peculiar shape. It's going to be hard. Yeah, there we go. Get them in a decent little spot. And we already have, what is this? A consumed grouper. So this one possibly is like a half-eaten one already. And yet again, let's go back and sell this stuff because they are taking up a lot of inventory space. Alright, so a normal one of these coral groupers cost about 32 bucks. The trophy one goes for 47, and this other one goes for 110 bucks. 227, there we go. We're already up to 442 bucks. We definitely have time to go out and get some more. I'm seeing some fish immediately behind us, so let's go ahead and go there. They're pretty close by. All right, I think this is another new fish. Maybe, perhaps? It is. Red snapper. Now, we do need to keep one of these for that guy on that island. All right, so for the fish monitor, let's go ahead and put one of these guys in storage and then sell the rest for 50 bucks. Let's immediately take it out of storage. There we go. And sleep for the rest of the night. Now, I want to go to that other guy on that island, the one in the yellow robes. See what he can possibly give us. Let's go ahead and undock and head that way. All right, I'm seeing another rock there, and whoa, what's that? Okay, so I'm kind of interested. I don't want to get too close because it looks like he possibly is going to damage us. Let's get a little closer. Can we risk it? No. Back up, back up, back up. All right, so that's a lost cause for sure. All right, I did see this coming into the area last night. We got a slab of rock cuts above the water. There are 4 large, powerful fish shapes carved into its face. I'm not quite sure what fish this is, but let's keep that in mind. We got to fill that out somehow. I know the last one that we actually did with the cod gave us a combination rod, so I'm curious what that one's going to give us. All right, now yeah, here he is, the guy in yellow. All right, hello, good sir. I have what you're looking for, I believe. And there you go. They rip through the throat of the fish and tear out its heart. It's in their mouth before you have time to process what you just saw. They point at another shape on the scroll. This one looks like a feint tooth. Abyssal. So we need an abyssal rod, I think, to actually even get close to getting that fish. So for right now, I think the guy in yellow is done. Alright, I'm seeing something right here. It looks new. We're pretty close to the port over there, so I want to see what this is all about. It looks to be like an octopus. And yes, it is a glowing octopus. Let's see, what's the best spot for you? Right there, I guess. Alright, let's see how much these octopus are worth. Looks like the normal one might be about 40 bucks, and then this one is 47. Alright, nice. So we're getting our money up there. We got 614 bucks. We need to start looking for some more resources, because I do want these 4 additional slots. So we need some more wood and some fabric here. Alright, real quick, let's see what the center of this area is all about. We need to know the red light was, wow. Right there in the center of whatever this is. I don't really... It's doing something. It's doing something. I don't like it. I don't like it. Alright, it looks like this old village. Yeah, and it does look like there is no harbor here. But there is some things, and I think this is another research point. Not quite sure what we're going to go for next, but I'll be happy to have it. Nice. There we go. We can actually put this one down here in the engine area. Keep it away from the rest of our bulk inventory. Alright, depleted. But there we go. We got 5 pieces of wood. Again, yeah, it's dark. It seems like time in this game goes by very quickly. So let's go ahead and get back to the other area and get some sleep. Now, I will say this, man. This little area right here, this point in the map, is awfully, awfully beautiful. Alright, I'm hearing something. I'm not too happy with that. Let's get back to the light as quickly as possible. Alright, floating docks. Let's see. We definitely have a lot of wood for you this time. Oh, hold up. I'm seeing something shiny here. Let's go ahead and do a little back up here. F. The stone hums quietly, sending ripples through the air around it. Faint shapes dance upon its surface, vanishing before your eyes can focus on them. Place your hand on the stone. The cold stone does not respond to your touch. I'm thinking we might need to get something done with, like, those, like the yellow guy, the guy in the yellow jacket. Maybe they will instow upon us some kind of ability. And there we go. There is the textiles that we finally need. We can have 4 more additional slots in our inventory. Huge upgrade. Here we go. Alright, here is your fabric, and let's go ahead and buy that. Nice. Now, what do I care more about? Do I care about the rod spaces, or do I care about the engine? Well, I do care about the engine. We just don't have the fabric for it. So for now, let's just go ahead and do this. There we go. Alright, so it looks like we need 4 pieces of metal. Then we can actually get some stuff done. Alright, so it's early in the morning. I'm gonna try to risk it and go out into the middle of this thing. Now, this does not look friendly whatsoever, but I'm gonna try to risk it here, guys. Let's see. Is he gonna attack? He's doing something. This is the spot right here. Oh shit. Yep, and he did attack us. Alright, let's get away from it. We did not have what we needed to... Yeah, he's still attacking us. We did not have what we needed to get that done. I am seeing whatever this is. I'm not quite sure. Can we dock here? Is this a thing? Yes, we can. A laboratory and a generator. I guess we'll go to the laboratory first. The laboratory is in ruins with equipment and research papers stew upon the place. Where do you want to look? Open the cupboards, inspect the equipment on the lab, or look around the floor. Inspect the equipment on the floor. There are some strange looking prototype parts on the table, but you can't seem to find any use for them right now. And let's see, look around the floor, I guess. You look around the floor, and there are cracks on the base of the structure that grows to large gashes. As you follow them along the walls, something extremely large and powerful created these holes. You slowly reach your arm into one. Well, that doesn't seem smart, but it got us another research point, and I guess that's it for there. Let's go ahead and look at the generator real quick. An old generator sputters and ticks over. All right, well, that is it for there. We can do our research right now, though. We got some volcanic and we have mangrove. I'm not quite sure which one we're going to use next, so I'm going to leave that one alone. We could try to go for a better engine, but that is 5 research points right there. We still have yet to do any crab pots. I'm not quite interested in that, I guess. I think I'm just going to hold on to them for right now. And another message in a bottle, guys. All right, let's see. Message in a bottle. Let's read. September 14th, 1927. I have not written in a few days. I've been afflicted with some strange chill which conspires to fog my brain. I cannot seem to keep warm no matter what I do. While most of what hauled up was junk, I eventually came up with a large wooden casket. A hush came over the crew as such a tantalizing discovery. I remember the next few moments with excruciating clarity. He pried it open easily. The buckled boards cracked and groaned with relief as they splintered apart. Crimson cloth spilled out onto the deck. The crushing waves rose and filled my ears. I hear them still. He stared down into the open casket, then turned to me. In his eyes, I saw the void. Alright, not quite sure what that was about. It seemed to be like a horror story in the making. Exactly what we needed. Hopefully we get maybe 3 pieces out of this spot. That'd be awfully nice. There's 1. There's 2, and there will be a 3rd spot in this metal here. Oh, but we seem to have stumbled across something else here. Let's go ahead and check it out. I'm still kind of perplexed on when this game is supposed to have been taking place. When is the current time in this game? First things first, let's go to storage. Before anything catastrophic happens, I definitely want to get this valuable inventory out of my immediate inventory here and going into storage. All right, researcher, let's hear it. Oh, hello. I wasn't expecting visitors. Who are you? I'm a fisherman. Ah, yes. I thought you had the look, but a fisherman all the way out here? Strange. Well, it's a pleasure to meet you all the same. I'm not seeing another soul in months. In fact, I could do with your help. If you had the time. What do you need help with? I need help collecting samples to study. I was originally posted at the research outpost on the interior of the basin, but it was attacked. Yeah, we saw that. A large creature emerged from the depths and destroyed the outpost. Now it rests in the center of the basin. Yes, we've seen that too. I fled here and have been making do as best I can, but I had to leave most of my equipment behind, so now my research has come to a halt. Take a look at the listed specimens I need. Please drop them off here. You might need to experiment with different fishing strategies to collect them all. So we do know the octopus is at night, and we already know squid is at night, and then there is a roar jellyfish, and it looks like the catch style is only by a net, so we will have to spend a research point to get a net. All right, we made it to the dock. Fish market, let's see. 112 bucks, not bad. Let's go to the shipyard first. We need to make some repairs. 60 bucks. There we go. We'll store that, and we'll store that, and we'll also do the same for the wood. Floating dock. All right, let's see. Screw it. Let's go for the fishing stuff first. The fishing spots. I'm not quite sure how big this net is going to be, but I figure it's going to be pretty massive. How much are these nets going to be? We can afford... Whoa, there was 2 of them. All right, let's see. This one lasts for 2 days. This one lasts for 1 day. I guess we're going to go for the slightly better one. It's just $50 more. Nice. All right, so it's just now midnight. Let's see if we can get at least 1 octopus. Hold on. All right, so this is installed. How do we get this going? All right, there we go. Nice. And I think we just dragged it behind us. Yeah, we already got one of the things we needed for the research lady. And here's going to be an octopus. All right, nice. All right, research lady. We got 2 of the 3 you were asking for. All right, here we go. We got one of your little squids here, and we got your octopus. Now, as far as the a jellyfish. We have not found that yet. All right, with an empty inventory, it is night yet again. I'm not quite sure if this is going to be the right play, so hopefully we can catch it here in the middle of the night. I'm not quite sure how this net works actually. So here's a little jellyfish. What happens if we get close to it? What happens? Okay, we just run it over and it explodes. Guess we'll run over this one too. Screw you, guy. Now they do explode. I wonder if that's going to damage our ship. Hey, there we go. We got the Aurora jellyfish. Nice. I guess we're going to try to make it to that research facility here in the middle of the night. We'll sleep there. Shouldn't be that big of a deal, but I'm seeing what looks to be, yeah, another one of those angler phantom ships. We're going to avoid that the best we can. Hey, there we go. We got another jellyfish as well. Not quite sure what that is. Maybe that's one of those red ones. Oh, there's the red. Yeah, all right. We got to hurry up, guys. We got to hurry up. Yep, screw off. Screw yourself. We blew an engine, but I don't care. And there goes the light. Oh, wow, that was Ooh, man, we were playing with fire there. Alright, so researcher, I have some things for you, hopefully. So if we go into the net, it looks like this one, so let's go ahead and put that there, and there we go. Thank you. Looks like you've caught all the surface specimens I needed, but yes, I do also need some from deeper now, but that's going to be a problem. Why is that a problem? I developed a device to retrieve samples from the abyssal zone. This was over in the other research outpost before the attack. I have an idea on how to keep the creatures at bay long enough to collect these samples, but while I was working on it, I need you to retrieve some prototype parts. Carefully, I do suggest you go during the day. I wouldn't want to be out in the reef at night. Alright, well, we know where all this stuff is. Let's go ahead and sleep, and then I guess see what kind of damage we did to our hull. Let's go ahead and look at this. Yeah, and of course, it blew our better of the two engines. Now we can only go 14 knots. Alright, so first things first, let's go ahead and sell this. 211 bucks. We're gonna need the money. Let's go to the shipyard. I got some things I want to do. So 67 bucks to repair that big engine, and I'm actually gonna uninstall this other one, and let's go ahead and buy another $300 engine. There we go. 3 hours is going to take to get that done. So hopefully when one fails, hopefully we'll still be able to go 25 knots with the other engine here. That's the plan anyway. It's getting pretty late. I don't want to risk it. Let's go ahead and go to sleep. All right, here we go. Research facility. All right, laboratory. Let's see. So let's inspect the equipment on the table. I think that's what it was. Yes. Prototype parts. There we go. All right, lady. I got your research parts. Let's see it. All right, here we go. Excellent. Let me assemble a device for you. This should allow you to catch specimens from much deeper depths. It's a little slow, but you may be able to make some improvements. All right, so there we go. This will allow us to catch some abyssal stuff. It's 3 tall. There we go. Nice. Thanks, lady. Alright, so I just skipped some messages, but connected to the research outpost generator, you'll have to return and re-engage it every few hours, but other than that, it's completely automatic. Alright, let's see. I think this is some abyssal stuff right here. So let's go ahead. Yeah, this is abyssal stuff. Alright. This might be the anglerfish. Yes, it is. Oh, man, and it is massive. Alright, let's go ahead and just put one of those right there. Alright, here we go. Generator. I have something for you. Here you go. Activate the machine. You know what? Sure. Yeah, let's activate the machine. Alright, hopefully whatever it is not going to take too much time or too much space in our inventory. Yeah, here's the red one. So this is the one I'm most worried about. This is an artifact. Here we go. And we got it. Oh, and it is big. Relic discovered. What is this? A jewel-encrusted band. Nice. Maybe let's see what some of this other stuff is while we're here. Oh, and here we go. We got the last thing, finally. Alright, here we go. Wow, these guys are a little bit bigger than I thought they would be. Alright, researcher. It was a journey, but we finally got it done. What do you got for us? I have some good news and some bad news. Which do you want to hear first? I guess the bad news. The bad news is that the samples you've retrieved from the basin have dangerously high counts of cellular mutation. The good news is that I have honed on what is causing the abnormalities in the ecosystem. This all points to one thing. That thing in the basin is harmful to the life at a cellular level. It endangers everything around it, whether passively or with intent. I need to write up a report on my findings, our findings, immediately. Maybe now they'll take me seriously. Alright, we've made it to the weird guy's house. I got something for you, man. Oh, we even got an achievement, the bond. We're certainly making excellent progress now, and I know what you're thinking. An item like this would fetch for a fortune at any auction, but for us, its valuable transcends material wealth. Regardless, you are due a reward. This should make a future return journey a little more swift. Allow me. He slits one of the silver ribbons trailing from the crimson-bound book, opening it to some unseen page. Turning to catch a dim light, he whispers the words on the page, and we get some more voodoo there. After a few seconds, you feel your stomach drop suddenly, as though thrown high by a wave. He closes the book and turns his attention back to you. Oh, there we go. We got a manifest, whatever that is. Now there are yet more relics to find. Keep looking. Well, guys, I think that's a pretty good spot to leave today's episode off on. If you enjoyed today's episode, please consider leaving a like, and if you're new here, subscribe. I will see you all in the next one.